Hi everyone. Thank you so much for checking out this section of the website. Many of you know me already, having taken part in my workshops and courses and classes, but many of you don't know me, and so I wanted to tell you a little bit about my background and how I came to create this course. So my husband and I decided that we wanted to get pregnant, and I was in my mid-30s at the time, and we thought that it would happen straight away. A year later, it still hadn't happened. So we did herbs and acupuncture for another year and still nothing changed. So I went to a doctor and she sent me to a fertility clinic and we did ovulation induction, and we did that for a while and then ended up doing IVF, and we did many rounds. And I would love to tell you I was this calm, centered person all the way through it, but I wasn't. I was holding on so tightly to this wish of having a baby, I could barely breathe. I felt that I'd lost faith in myself, I'd lost control, and I'd handed my body over to the medical profession. My attitude was very much, fix it, cure me, make it happen. I didn't care how. And after a series of setbacks and horrible clinical experiences and miscarriages, I hit rock bottom. And I have to say it was probably the best thing that ever happened, because it made me stop. And it made me look at my life as a whole and my wish of wanting to become a mother. And at that time, I'd been practicing yoga for many years, but I was still working full time for a corporate company, and I was working long hours and it was very stressful. And my instinct was telling me that somehow this environment had pushed me out of balance. There is a saying, the definition of madness is to keep doing the same thing and expecting a different outcome. And that was me. I kept doing these rounds of IVF and nothing changed. So I decided to stop and to do something different. I quit my job and I decided to go to college to study yoga full time for a year. I felt like I was at a stage where I could really make big changes. So I learnt new yogic practices and tools to help me find peace during a very anxious time. And something else started to happen too. I found that when I was in control of my breath and my posture, I was more able to control my thoughts and emotions that came from them. And as that feeling grew, I found that I was able to take back some of that control that I'd given over to doctors. I still desperately wanted a baby, but I found that a shift had happened. That holding on that I was telling you about before had lessened, and I was able to de-stress and find some balance. The tools that I teach in my 4-week course, I use for my own fertility journey to help me reframe my negative thinking with a more positive headspace. I found that when I was more balanced and calm, I was more in control of me and my fertility journey. And after nearly 5 years of trying, our beautiful twin boys arrived, having taken their own sweet time getting here. I'd learned so much over those 5 years, and so many things that really resonated and helped me. And I thought, well, maybe these are things that would resonate with other people and help them. And that's how Yoga for Fertility started. So thank you for checking out my website. I really hope to see you soon online and look forward to connecting with you then.